Hi, I'm Randolph Miller, and welcome to Bounce Around Charleston. Well, Anetra Smalls, she calls herself a six-figure coach credit specialist. She's going to help you put your credit together. And then Montreal Ravenel, co-founder of Detour Movement Incorporated, founder and visionary of Wives Who Win. She's going to help you ladies with your marriages. And then we've got some wonderful music for you. Hello, I'm Randolph Miller, and welcome to Bounce Around Charleston. I have a very interesting topic for you today. Good credit, bad credit, no credit? Well, guess what? I have the right person to talk to you today. Anetra Smalls. We call her the six-figure coach credit specialist, and she's here today to talk about credit. Welcome to Bounce Around Charleston.
Hi, welcome. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Six-figure coach credit specialist. Explain that.
Well, pretty much what I do is basically I show people how to turn credit into cash, and as a reason, and once I do that, it is because of specializing with credit, showing them how they're able to use their credit to be able to get loans, qualify for more loans, which means more money, which means they're well on their way to becoming a six-figure earner.
Wow.
Yes.
So what is credit?
Credit is basically the ability to make payments on time. That's just simple as it gets. It's the ability to make consistent payments over a period of time, because what banks and lenders, what a lot of people don't know is that let's say you're in school. When you're in school, you're graded, and you have what's called a report card.
That's right.
And it shows your parents what you're able to do or how well you're performing in school.
That's right.
So once you become an adult, you have what's called a credit report, and then it has on there scores as well. There's 3 scores, because there's 3 different credit bureaus that you actually report to. So what you basically have then is you have what's called a financial report. That's going to carry you once you become an adult until the end of your life term.
It follows you.
It follows you for the rest of your life. Yeah. And so basically your credit report, it lets people or lets lenders know that you're basically financially responsible. If you're financially responsible, then they're going to say, hey, we can give you some of our money to use.
Wow,
Yes.
wow. Okay. How would you tell a person to properly use a credit card?
Okay, this is what I call my secret sauce. Okay, so I have a lot of customers or clients. They come to me and they ask me, what should I do when it comes to paying down my credit card bills? So I have what's called the secret sauce, and what basically, in order for you to be able to show yourself as responsible to different lenders, what you need to do is, let's say you have a maximum of $1,000. Your credit card max is $1,000. What you then want to do is you want to basically take that max and divide it by 3. That's going to give you a new credit card max. You don't want to exceed that. And that is the secret sauce for being able to properly use your credit card. Now you have people that pretty much, you'll hear them say, well, hey, if I make a charge on my credit card, it's okay, I can pay, as long as I can pay it off once I get my balance or my statement comes out. It's okay, it's good for me to go ahead and pay it off. But that doesn't show the lenders, all that is showing the lenders is that you have cash. A lot of people say cash is king, cash is power, but the truth is credit is king.
So you really want to show them that you are responsible.
Yes, yes. Credit is king, credit is power.
Okay,
Yeah.
So I have a credit card, I have the credit. So suppose I mess up and I need now to repair my credit. What do I do? Okay,
well then that's where I come in at. So if you have an issue where you have several missed payments, maybe and you've let your accounts go to collections because you've avoided them. That's what I always tell a lot of people that come, and they decide to start talking to me. I let them know, hey, the problem or the issue that you aren't willing to confront, it only manifests into something bigger. So one missed payment, if you continue to make more missed payments, then that's going to lead to a collection, and then that's going to basically definitely hurt what's called your FICO score. So when you need to repair your credit, there FCRA, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, excuse me, that's in place, and there are laws in place that's meant to help you as a consumer being the person that actually goes out and make purchases. And so there are laws that are in place where you're able to where someone on their own trying to do it, they don't know that information, so they won't be able to actually go out on their own and, you know, dispute the charges that are actually on their account. And then I'm here. I have privy to that information. I'm very specialized in repairing your credit, and so then that's when I step in and I'm able to say, you know, hey, this account right here, maybe it could be an address wrong. There could be a misspelling of a name, you know, that could be wrong. So
you need to go and check it.
Yeah, you definitely do. You definitely do.
Okay. Okay. You answered for me what is credit, and then you told me about the importance of having good credit.
Yes.
Then you also told me how to properly use my credit card.
Right.
And then I messed it up, and now you told me how to repair it. So now I need you to tell me how to turn my credit into cash.
Okay. So that's what we're going to do. So once you go back, right, and then we say, hey, this is what we're going to do as far as paying off your credit cards. So once you pay your credit cards, and like I said, you remember the secret sauce is to whatever your max amount is on your credit card, you divide that amount by 3, and then you create that and allow that to be your new maximum for your credit card. Okay, so you don't exceed that.
Okay.
So you don't. So that, like I said, let's say you have $1,000 credit limit, you divide that by 3, and then your new credit limit is then going to be what?
$333.
Okay, so now you won't exceed that right there. Okay, and then consistently, once your bill comes out every month, you're going to make sure that you pay it on time, because credit is the ability to make consistent on-time payments. So you can do whatever you want to do as long as you're not late making that payment, and as long as you do not exceed that third of your new maximum balance. And then once you do that, the banks and the lenders, they're going to see that you're making these payments. They're going to see that your credit score has basically rocketed from almost to a perfect score, almost what would be considered, you know, about 800. Anything from 750 and above would be considered, you know, a perfect score. And you have that, and then they're going to start offering you loans. They're just going to start saying, hey, you know, do you want this? Do you want that? And then if you have the right mindset, or if you have a business idea that you may have in place, and you know that you need funding for it, then you'll be able to qualify for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm turning my credit into cash.
Yes.
Anetra Smalls, 6-figure coach, credit specialist. You heard her right here on Bounce Around Charleston. And for more information, you can call her at 843-489-7557 or www.millionairemindsync.com or www.facebook.com. Millionaire Mind Society. Is that right?
That is right.
Whoa. Okay.
And,
yes.
Well, actually, before we go, what I wanted everyone to know is when you go to my website, what I've also done is I've given you a free report. So I have a free report of 10 myths about credit, well, that credit card companies don't want you to know. So if you want to be in the know, when you actually go to the website, you can put in your email, doesn't cost you anything at all, and then you'll be able to receive a free report that lets you know the 10 myths that credit card companies don't want you to know. And then you'll definitely be on your way to fast-tracking yourself to becoming a 6-figure earner.
You heard it right here on Bounce Around Charleston. Okay, coming up next, we've got something great for you. Montreal Ravenel, co-founder of Detour Movement Incorporated, founder and visionary of Wives Who Win. She's going to help you ladies with your marriages.